Hi everybody, this is Odd Samurai, and today I'm gonna be reacting to Bleach 1000 Year Blood War episode 30, I think. The overall number escapes me right now. But it'll be on the title of the video. But yeah, last episode was great. Just everything about Ukitake's flashback was so good. I loved it. So yeah, let's talk a little bit about just things I didn't really comment on, or that kind of like I didn't really notice the first time before getting into it. So yeah, just the very first thing with 3-year-old Ukitake and the parents praying to Mimihagi-sama to save him. Yo, that just already, like, at first I really thought that was all that we were going to get in terms of like extensions of it, but it just kept going and going. I'm so glad. But yeah, just tiny, well, not tiny, but like small things, like the mom just crying and holding little Jushiro as she apologizes for not being able to have gotten him into this world more healthy. Oh, it's just things like that that help make something more emotional and more, like more real in a way. Also, just, I haven't seen yet people speculating about what was going on with the vision when Mimihagi went into Ukitake. I wonder if Ukitake was shown the original sin of the Soul King, the way that it came to be, that he doesn't have any limbs. If Ukitake does know, that would be quite the thing, that he just knows that throughout all of the story. He just keeps quiet about it. But yeah, okay, that's a possibility. Then we see just a casual scene of what looks to be like, physically just a young teen Ukitake is starting to go to the academy, and then there's just a thug that he wants to invite to go there, and the granny that is quite strong for some reason. And then we have him training and sparring against Kyoraku, which, yeah, that being their first actual interaction with each other is so cool to me, because we've only seen glimpses of them like that. So just getting to actually see something between them in that era is so cool. Then we got just, Ukitake and Kyoraku just hanging out, bonding, and becoming friends. And then we see that Ukitake has a bunch of siblings, which I don't know if we knew that before. Like definitely we've never seen them in the manga before. But maybe in like an extra from like volume extras, and I just never knew. That's definitely possible. And then we get Ukitake talking to Kyoraku and showing him Mimihagi. Now, he doesn't tell Kyoraku that he has Mimihagi. I feel like I just assumed that first time watching, but then I rewatched the whole Okitake segment of the episode. And he doesn't technically say it, but I would assume that at some point Okitake told him about it. And this was just the first time, you know, kind of easing him into it. And also interesting that Kyoraku knew about Mimihage, the whole thing about like the stillness and the left hand being movement. And also about, you know, that the hands may be wandering around after the sulking was basically, they were cut off from the sulking. And then they were, you know, thrown here into this realm. He didn't know that for sure, but it's interesting that he heard it from, you know, upper noble clans. Oh, and then when he says to Okitake, you know, I'm not gonna let you die so easily, when we know what's happening right now in the story. Then we get to see Okitake, you know, his stance right after Kayan's death as to why he won't take up a new lieutenant. And it's just, man, that's really something I wanted to see, of how much Okitake really cared and valued Kayan as a person. You know, like he really saw him as irreplaceable. And that also makes his decision to make Rukia a new lieutenant be so significant to his character now, looking back. Like he really saw in her someone who would be able to spiritually fill Kayan's role, even if he had been so stubborn that no one would be able to do it. And then in that scene, Kyoraku gives him the candy that they were having when they first met. I really missed that the first time. And then when the three captains are mourning Yamamoto's death, there's so many things where I'm like, man, before this episode, that I was like, I really wish we could have gotten more of what Okitake thought or felt about this. And we got all of that in this episode. The last one. So, yeah, I'm just really, really happy. Also, yeah, I'm also glad that we got just a little bit more dialogue and more, like, expressions in between Okitake and Rukia as he was about to perform the kamikake. Because, yeah, you see the you know, when Okitake helped out on saving her from being executed, and then the role he played on, well, the event where Kayan died, and it's like, yeah, he's, yeah, Okitake, of course, you know, he means quite a bit to her. I wouldn't say he's like a top 5, you know, like, oh, you know, which character do you think Rukia is the most attached to? I don't know if I put him top 5, but he's definitely up there for sure. And of course she'd be shaking and just, you know, really just another person to add to the list of people who died, and she wasn't able to do anything about it. Kubo adding more to her trauma. So anyway, I saw some people complaining about the Aizen scene, thinking that like it didn't have as much weight as the manga, but I don't really share that opinion. I don't know, but you know, I'm not a big Aizen fan, so that's probably why. Also, there's a lot more scenes. When I went and reread the chapters before Ukitake's sacrifice, yeah, they really, you know, changed things up in the order that they happen. So, we'll see how I feel about it after. So, because I think a lot of them are still gonna be kept. It's just the tone of it is gonna be very different, you know, since it's supposed to be before the Soul King dies. So yeah. Other than that, I don't think I have I don't think I have anything else to say. So let's just get into the episode. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. We're replaying some of this. Oh. Yeah, he's been ready to die for so long. And oh yeah, the callback to the Tsukitake philosophy. Ooh. I did not expect this OST, but sure. Yeah. Well, it's been living inside a Soul Reaper for a while now. Oh, that's cool looking. Okay, opening. Also, I don't remember if, like, where are the Schutzstaffel and Ishida slash Hashwolf right now? They're just chilling? Man, Kyoraku letting Kitake sacrifice himself. Once again showing, you know, how different it is now that he has the responsibility and weight of being the head captain. Ah, 重要ないぜそれ一緒に筋合って神様ごめんどうやいでしょうかさ友情がりと出て抜き出して踏み出し目をめぐらけていいんでしょうな何ぜよくない寂しい夜にお怒りのするよ注意しないよOh, episode. Oh no, not this time. Whoa. Oh. Oh, this music. Oh, this is from the trailer. Oh. Oh. Hmm. Quick thinking from her. Oof. Mm. Oh. E. Yo. I know whose arrow that is. Oh man. Ichigo's expression hurts me. Oh, this. Oh, Pernida doing that is uncensored. Yo, ouch. Bye, Yoruichi. So I guess they were just chilling before they decided that Yuha needed some assisting. He really said good job, what do you? No! Ishida! Queen Ishida からだ? Oh. Why is the music so epic? I expected something like sad music. Man, are we really doing this? Oh, yeah, okay, the rest are coming. Oh man, that actually got me a little teary-eyed. Ganju's the one saying that? Oh my god, okay. Holy! They're actually fighting each other. No, not my babies. Right. Ishida doesn't know. He didn't come here to kill you. Yeah. He would never. I love this. Oh, Ishida, you're going that far? Wow, the full thing and everything. And actual, like, complete ball standing. This is so cool, but I'm so sad. I wanna be hyped, but oh yeah, this is still happening down here. Okay, good. I needed a break from that. Hashwell, yeah. Yeah, because, yeah. He's always been watching him. Because he's always been suspicious of him. I've always wondered what Ishida's ball standing would have looked like, so this is interesting. Although those are just basically like arrows. But you know, with a new design. And he doesn't have to be holding a bow. Pretty! Yo, go ahead, Orihime. Yo, this three going against the Schutzstaffel and not getting like completely crushed right away. I appreciate it. Asking, oh my god, he looks so cool and charming. Ooh, that was a cool shot. Oh, Kiyone. She's actually getting a small moment. Wow. Go ahead, tell him Ichigo. Ooh, this music. I'ma just say, if I was an anime only, with everything that Ishida is doing and saying, I would say that I might actually start to believe him being a traitor. Whoa. Yo. Mm. Man, they really went above and beyond for this. Ooh, new technique. Wow, bro, I'm amazed. I wish I could say more articulate words. I know, Ichigo, I know. It's all about the emotion right now, not about the logic. But of course, like, Ichigo's heart can tell that Ishida is lying to Ichigo. Ooh, the black and white? Yo! Ain't no way! I was waiting for Gerard to arrive. Oh, that's so different. I was expecting... Okay. The betrayer, no! I cannot believe, bro. They really would do this to me, a manga reader? And make it work. Oh man, now this part of the ending hits different. Oh, okay. Yo. Yo. Oh, this is so cool. Aizen. Hmm. Ah! Ishida, Ichigo. Give me a second. I'm gonna blow my nose. Okay, I did it. I spared you having to hear it. But oh my goodness. This episode, bro. I don't say this lightly in regards to Bleach, but this really is a 10 out of 10 episode. Oh my god. Like, where could I even begin? Like, for one, there was really no fight between Ichigo and Ishida in the manga. Oh my god, I still have my eyes all watery. like, basically, I'm pretty sure that, like, Ishida just... I could be misremembering because it's been a bit since I read those chapters. Probably since, Core 2 aired. But, like, Ishida just, like, shoots some arrows towards Ichigo, and then him and the rest fall off the platform. And then Gerard comes in and is like, oh, are you not gonna finish him? Then I guess I'm free to do so. And Ishida shoots one final arrow. And he's like, don't worry, I killed him with that one. And that's it. So this is, but like, Gerard is, even with that, let's say, weak performance, Gerard is still like, oh, okay, I guess you're cool. And that's it. Well, you know, Hatchwolf never believed him. But, you know, yeah, that's, that feels a lot more convincing this time. Oh my god, bro. I'm a little speechless right now, so it's hard to come up with words to express how good this is and why. But, okay, one big thing is that, like, now that I think about it, I'm like, Ishida never really saw Ichigo do Bloodbane at all in the manga. So, like, yeah, him saying this, like, I assume probably that Ichigo told him at some point, but we never really see it. So, yeah, Ishida actually, like, seeing it while in combat, that's really interesting to me. And, like, he really tries to act like that didn't happen here. Because he still calls Ichigo Soul Ripper right after that. When Ichigo was trying to call him out on his bullshit. But then later on, when they're, like, outside of the Chrysalis Palace, Ishida says, where's your honor? And that makes me think, like, he's basically trying to, like, call him a Quincy without actually doing it. But, like, I don't really think that Ichigo caught on to that. And because Ishida doesn't say anything about it. Because, you know, also Bloodbane is very instinctual. Ichigo is not doing it, you know, consciously. Then he's not aware that that even happened, so... Yeah, Ichigo, like, he could bring up, like, you know, I'm part Quincy too, and that doesn't change anything about, you know, anything about, you know, what I believe and the people I care about. Like, you know, of course, if you know that Ishida is only saying these things to, like, push Ichigo and his friends away so that they're not part of his revenge plan, then, like, obviously, you know, like, it doesn't really matter because Ishida doesn't really believe what he himself is saying. But Ichigo, like, Ichigo can feel it too, but he doesn't really know the reason why Ishida's here. And why he's so obstinate on this, you know, very flimsy reasoning. I mean, it's not very, because he later brings up, you know, from the book that he read, the suffering that queens have gone through because of Shinigami. So it's like, at least to me, it feels like here they're actually trying better to have Ishida have some kind of a semblance of an argument as to why he is here, which I appreciate. But yeah, man, I just hurt to see Ishida pretending to be this bad guy who's bought into Yuha's methods of doing all this, when we all know why he really is here. Well, we, talking about manga readers. Like, he's just such a big softie pretending that he isn't. But because he doesn't want any of his friends to, you know, get hurt by association of being with him and get connected to his, I don't want to call it suicidal, but his extremely dangerous mission. That's, you know, that's why he feels like he has to do all this alone. Core 4 is a bit of a ways away. I'm still not sure how long they'll take. But now that we have this, I'm really, really curious how they're going to do that moment, you know? When Hashwolf says he's very similar to Ichigo and the rest of the group. And Ishida is like, oh yeah? I'm glad, I'll take that as a compliment. And he smiles. Like, that will hit even more with these new scenes. But yeah, in terms of like power, I mean, he has a complete ball standing now. And I remember when people were like, you know, I cannot believe that, you know, if they ever made Ichigo fight Ishida again, I can't see Ishida standing a chance. So there you go, power scalers. You were wrong. But also, obviously, Ichigo is also not, you know, going full out. And obviously neither is Ishida, because he doesn't actually want to kill him. But it does seem like he... it does like he genuinely gave Ichigo a big injury on his side. So I know that it's to, like, you know, make the lie seem the most convincing it's been so far. Plus, you know, to also show his worth to be kept. As, you know, like, I'm strong enough to go against Ichigo Kurosaki like that. But, like, I'm like, yo, no way Ishida just did that. Right? Like, come on now. We all know this is you know, an act. So, like, he really did that. Like, I know there's other new stuff in the episode, but my brain just is consumed by, you know, or Resident 4 Eyes and orange hair. So, yeah. Hopefully I'll be able to talk about it more coherently next week. But right now I'm just like, oh my god, that was so emotional and hype and amazing. But yeah, the stuff that Ishida can do with his ball standing, very fun. And as much as I'm, you know, like stuff with like Ichigo and Yuha, like I do wish they would change his dialogue a little bit, because it does seem a little simplistic. Like compared to the way that he talks to Ishida later on, and that's like leagues away. Like that's just, you know, also it feels so Ichigo too. Like the closest he's ever gotten is, you know, the betrayal by Kinjo, and even then, you know, he only met him for, let's say, weeks maximum. And it's not like he ever fully trusted him. But here, this is a friend that he's had for like 2 years, that they've gone through with, you know, trauma bonding. Like, Ishida has to be his closest friend. I know some people could argue Chad, nah. Ishida took that spot a while ago. So that's also why it's so sad to see this too. Oh my god, I'm so happy they did this though. Like, this is the kind of thing that I really needed for Ichigo and Ishida's dynamic to be higher for me. Like, yes, give me that angst. Kind of reminds me of, you know, what you'd usually get from like a One Piece rescue arc, you know, Sanji, Robin, Nami, that kind of thing. So I'm a sucker for it. And now this might be recency bias, but I think this might be like a top 5 1,000-Year Blood War episode for me. I know, but you saw how I was being well reacting. So yeah, if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. Till next time, see ya.